Hello, everyone. I'm from Aakri App. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Aakri. So we have an application, a single go-to application that is an end-to-end solution for waste management, wherein we are incentivizing the customers by promoting a responsible behavior towards waste management, wherein we have segregation at the point of disposal. So when we analyzed various waste management problems, wherein we end up with a lot of landfills, open dumps, and open incinerations, we identified that the major problem, even with one of the cleaner cities, Vienna, is that unsegregated waste and the residual waste gets incinerated. So to promote segregation at the point of disposal, we have created an application wherein customers from different geographies can schedule a pickup for different categories of items, including domestic biomedical waste, food waste, plastic waste, different categories of plastic, glass, to schedule a pickup, wherein our riders go to their locations and collect the different categories of material, including the various 30 materials that I have mentioned, and the 4 different categories of biomedical waste from the customer locations, and we take it to the respective vendors in the final part of the supply chain. This way, we have disrupted the supply chain by removing complex intermediaries in the scrap management and waste management networks, so that we transfer the benefits from the vendor directly to the end customer. So that way, customers are motivated through the incentives. For example, if we collect 1 kg of newspaper, we give them 21 rupees as against a normal scrap seller who gives them 5 to 10 rupees. So this way, for all the materials, we have built a supply chain wherein every category of item that we collect gets transferred directly to the final vendor who has to manage the product scientifically. So these are some of our unique features, how we have solved the waste management problem in a very unorganized market like India. We have started with the state Kerala, wherein we have expanded operations throughout Cochin Corporation, Calicut Corporation, and we are in talks with other cities within Kerala and around Kerala with Bangalore, Chennai, some of the southern states as well, for the domestic biomedical waste management. So I would like to talk about the scale, how rapidly we have scaled in, say, maybe 8 months time from the time that we have started. So we have started with 170 kgs a month of domestic biomedical waste, wherein 15 days back, we were doing 5 tons a month. And with the work order that has come in from the Cochin Corporation to pick domestic biomedical waste from the complete corporation, we have started picking 2 tons a day of domestic biomedical waste. And for every kg of domestic biomedical waste that we collect in the yellow category, we charge the customer 45 rupees plus GST. And in the subsequent stages, we are planning a campaign wherein we have give 10, get 10, wherein they can give away 10 kg of adult diapers, used adult diapers, and they can get 10 adult diapers free of cost. We are planning for a private label launch as well. So this is one of the first ever on-demand provider to collect domestic and commercial biomedical waste. So that is our niche. In addition to our niche, we are also targeting all other categories of waste and building a circular economy model for it.
1 minute warning.
Yes, Matt. Yeah, got it. So these are the features. It is an all-in-one app. We schedule pickups and customers can directly reach out to us. And the target audience, we do high-rise buildings, B2C customers, directly to the business, for the government as well. And this is the opportunity in terms of what is open for us. It is a $3.2 billion market overall. And these are the different features. We started with 1 municipality, and right now we have expanded to 4 different states within India. And we have Vienna Airport City, as well as the pilot with MA48, which is one of the waste collection agencies in Vienna. So one important competitive advantage that we have is no other provider collects the domestic biomedical waste. which is operationally intensive, and we are doing that in India with an application. So the business model is
Time is up.
yeah.
Time is up. How do you guys make money quick while I'm pulling everybody back in? How do you guys make money? How do you get paid?
So yeah, in terms of the money, we have a model wherein whenever we are giving away the application, the service provider pays us, and in addition to that, whatever materials we collect from the customers, we take it to the vendors, and they pay us for the goods that we collect.
And can you clarify what you were talking about with the diapers? I got a little confused there.
So generally we collect domestic biomedical waste. So when I say domestic biomedical waste, it includes 4 categories, wherein we collect the red category, blue category, white, and yellow category. The yellow category includes any kind of waste that can be incinerated, which includes the napkins, the kids' diapers, the adult diapers that we collect from different households. So whatever we collect from them is quite expensive for an adult, as in very old people, wherein they spend over 800 to 1200 rupees for purchasing these adult diapers, 10 numbers. So what we have planned is an initiative wherein whenever we are collecting 10 kgs of waste from them, we give them 10 diapers free of cost. So it is almost like so that we can private label it as a product, separate D2C product, and take it to the market, so that it is more of a community initiative that we are planning with the diapers.
But how are you paying for those diapers? Are you then manufacturing and charging them, or are they just getting them free?
So we are sourcing it through some of the manufacturing partners, wherein the actual cost of these diapers come to be around 4 to 5 rupees per unit. So 10 diapers, if I say, it would cost around 40 to 50 rupees. Whereas the actual diapers which are available in the market, it's costing them around 800 to 1200 rupees. That is almost 20x of the actual cost. So we take it to them initially through the biomedical collection subscription plan. So customers generally subscribe to our plan on a monthly basis or a pickup basis, wherein they can get maybe 10 pickups free of cost. And for every kg of waste that they generate, they pay us an amount for biomedical. So that is how we make money. Say for 1 kg of waste that we collect 50 rupees plus GST. And in turn, for the waste that we collect, we give them the diapers free of cost.
Okay, so spend $10 and get 5% back, type of thing. Okay.
Correct. And we are operating in profits with 37 to 42% margins.
What are you guys doing revenue-wise right now?
So revenue-wise, we are bootstrap model as of now, wherein we have the application that is taking care of the expenses, and or whatever goods that we collect through the scheduled pickups, we take it to the respective vendors. Like say, for example, the plastic that we collect goes to the unit wherein they are converted into granules and they are converted into filaments for additive manufacturing and 3D printing, and different baling units wherein this plastic that we collect gets utilized as textiles or for making roads. So those vendors pay us in cash. This cash we transfer to the customer for scheduling the subsequent pickups, so that they are monetized and motivated.
It sounds very complicated.
For the subsequent pickups.
I guess sort of, I also have the same question. So how much actually are you making in terms of revenue currently?
So in terms of revenue, we are making 12 to 15 lakhs per month from one unit. So we have 2 units wherein we are making 2x of 12 to 15 lakhs per unit. And in addition to that, after all the marketing expenses and the operating expenses, we have a profit of 3.7 to 4 lakhs.
Okay.
Which is roughly what in dollars?
So it is in terms of the percentage, if I talk about, we are operating in profits with a profit of 37 to 42%. So primarily, when I say the funding requirement that we have right now is for expansion to other states, so that we can take this as a model to other states as well and promote biomedical collection in subsequent states as well.
How do you plan to promote your collection? What's your process? And is there any type of defensibility or network effects in what you're building?
So we directly talk to the high-rise buildings, apartment federations, and resident welfare associations and corporate buildings, wherein they partner with us and schedule pickups with us when we are in the pilot stage. And once we are set in a particular city, we go to the B2C market as well, wherein individual customers within the zone can schedule pickups and start earning with us with all the materials that they are giving away to us. And all the materials that we collect from them, we take it to the respective vendors. Say, for example, if we collect 1 kg of plastic from the customer, we pay them in cash for the material that we collect from them, and we take it to the respective vendors. Say, for example, if we are collecting PETG, if PETG is fetching us maximum revenue from a filament maker who makes filaments for 3D printing or additive manufacturing, we take it to them. If we are collecting a single-use plastic, we take it to the respective vendor who gives us the maximum amount. That way, for every category of item, metals, plastic, everything that we collect from the customers, we take it to the final vendor in the supply chain, so that the end of life of every product is scientifically managed and effectively brought in the cycle of reduce, reuse, and recycle. So that is how we, effectively manage waste. We are in requirement for funds to expand into other states.
I have a question. So you mentioned
Sure.
during your pitch that one of your main competitive advantages was that you treat organic and biomedical waste. How difficult really would it be for a competitor to sort of treat this waste as well? I guess so. There's no real IP protecting this sort of business model, is there?
So we actually have an IP for our application, the source code
Okay.
of our application. And also we are the only associate partners in India with KEIL. So Kerala Enviro Infrastructure Limited. That is one of the two public infrastructures that is associated with treating biomedical waste. So there is another IMA goes eco-friendly, which deals with commercial and B2B biomedical waste. Say, for example, hospitals, labs, small labs, healthcare institutes, but not household level biomedical waste management. So what we are doing is household level biomedical management, which is quite operationally intensive for any player to enter into the market. Since we already have a traction of 50,000 plus customers, which we have achieved in 1.5 years' time, we have a good scaling option in terms of visibility, in terms of the vendor network, and in terms of the association with the public infrastructure, which is scientifically established to treat biomedical waste. So their certification procedures are quite tedious, and they have not associated with any other partner. So even if someone is going to collect biomedical waste as a logistics partner, that requires a lot of licensing and certifications, which we have. So not other partners or no competitor can enter into this very easily in terms of biomedical, unless
Okay.
they have an association or an operating agreement with KEIL.
Okay, and how is waste currently treated? Because my question here is based on the sense that it's very difficult to change behavior, and I understand that you're being sort of rewarded for this change, but it still takes a lot to sort of make someone change their usual behaviors, even when being rewarded for it. So the upside needs to be quite substantial for a change in behavior.
Especially keeping diapers at home somewhere, because they'll
Exactly.
start to smell.
So that is the reason why we see there is a requirement wherein we have to collect these waste within 24 hours of it being generated. And within 24 hours of this waste getting collected, we have to take it to the facility for scientifically treating it. So there is a maximum of 48-hour window. So as soon as the customer schedules a pickup, we have an urgent facility in the application and also an immediate 1-day pickup. So as soon as it is scheduled, our fleet goes and picks it up and takes it to KEI. So that is how we take care of the pickup. So application is where we have streamlined the operation towards a waste pickup, so that we are also aware before we go there, what we are going to pick up, whether we are going to pick up paper cartons, whether we are going to pick up plastic or biomedical waste. And accordingly, we send the fleet and plan our trips to, the waste management facility.
Sorry, go ahead, Matt. And are these collectors, are they employed by you, or are
same question, same
so
Uber model or employee model?
So as of now, we have the riders who are employed on our payroll. They are full-time riders with us. But eventually, we have a plan wherein people with their own vehicles can also join us as riders, wherein we'll give them the training for biomedical and other category waste collection. And eventually, we can work on a commission model with them. So as of now, all are full-time employees with Aakri.
What's your cost per pickup?
Pardon?
What's your cost per pickup?
So cost for pickup is less than 1 rupee per kg of item that we collect. Like pickup, logistics, taking it to the facility is less than 1 rupee. Almost like less than 50 paise, if I must say, less than half of a rupee per kg.
How do you optimize the routes? Because I feel like while the traditional garbage system isn't good, it is kind of like one route that's being driven as opposed to like 17 routes being driven.
Actually, we have divided them into multiple zones, and we have regular customers who schedule pickups on a daily basis. So according to those pickups, and also bulk waste generators have a specific date, thrice a week. So they schedule their pickups on those days, and the zones are taken care of by respective riders. So based on the pickups that are scheduled for every zone, these riders are, they have their own partner application for planning their trips. So as soon as the, pickup is scheduled and they get a notification, they reach the location and they take the pickups.
There seem to be a lot of moving parts. If this fails, why will it be?
We have an end-to-end waste management. Eventually, when we are scaling into other locations, we have an associate partner model wherein we can give the app only for them to use, and they can use their existing warehouse and fleet for pickup and optimize the pickups through our application. So that is one of the models that we are planning for scaling across different locations.
But eventually, if you scale to such a size, wouldn't this just be easier for the regular sort of waste collection companies? Or I'm not sure if this is public or if this is private in this case, but just the company that sort of takes care of the regular waste treatment, can they not sort of replicate your partnerships and then just make money the same way that you do?
So again, as I was saying, segregation at the point of disposal is our mode. So since we have a model which is IP protected, and also we have our fleet and warehouse, and also we have licensing from Pollution Control Board, the government license for biomedical waste pickup, which is not given to any other partners. So even if the other agents who are the associate partners pick up biomedical as a logistics option, they still have to give it to us to take it to KEI. So we still have the competitive advantage for biomedical and other categories.
How long did it take you to get that, though? I feel like the waste management companies would be pretty big, and you could probably just kind of lean on someone and say, can you speed up our stamp here because it doesn't make sense. And we're kind of the player, we can make this work better.
I did not get your question.
How long did it take you to get said approval? A, and B, that's only approval in the state of Kerala, right? So in every other state, it's going to be different.
So we have our business partners and also the government authorities from Kerala supporting us to take our services to different states, be it the Karnataka or the Tamil Nadu, wherein they are talking from ministry to ministry. to help us launch our services in other states as well, because we have successfully launched the pilot, and we have validated the proof of concept in one of the largest corporations within Kerala, the Cochin Corporation. We have been receiving many awards recently, which includes the Kairali InnoTech Award as well recently. So that is one of the major awards of the state for application that is pioneering application in innovation for good cause, as in technology for good. So that is the reason why they are promoting us to other states as well, so that waste management happens seamlessly at the point of disposal, so that we can eventually reduce the amount of unsegregated waste that goes to landfill sites. So that is our major idea, to reduce unsegregated waste that goes to landfill sites. So as I'm saying, this is a very large problem for any single player to operate. So even if we have competitors, we are welcome for them to come and cooperate with us, because the cities that I'm talking about is generating 4,000 tons per day of waste. And there is still a lot of room for everyone to operate together. And even if required, we can explore partnerships among those people who are willing to enter into this field, and give our application on a subscription model, wherein they can use their fleet and services, wherein it can be branded or co-branded with Aakri. Because every city that I'm talking about is generating over 4,000 tons per day of waste.
You mentioned for expansion, you'll need money. What's the fundraising funding sort of?
Right.
Yeah.
So the funding requirement that we have as of now is 3 CR for expansion in the subsequent geographies. So for 3 cities, for every city, we need 1 CR. So we are planning for Bangalore and Ernakulam Zone 2. And we also have a plan to have a pilot with Vienna Airport City, wherein we are exploring an option to set up the same facility within the airport city premises of Vienna. So 3 CR is our ask.
So you got 50,000 households. How? It's very impressive. You've done a very good job. How did you grow so quickly and get such traction in trash?
So when I say 50,000 plus customers, so they are primarily through various media coverages from the governments, and as and when we launch our services in a particular city, government covers it in the media for us, and we have our own marketing team who regularly conducts campaigns and beach cleanup drives, e-waste collection drives, so that we take the application to school students, college students, wherein they take it to their households and schedule pickups. So that is the community initiative that we have. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so that is how we connect with the community. As of now, we have not spent much on the marketing, but subsequently, when we are expanding, there will definitely be marketing expenses as a requirement. Because as of now, we are in one state. So when we are going to other states to build the visibility factor, we will definitely have marketing expense. To conduct similar beach cleanup drives, e-waste collection drives, reduce plastic, reuse plastic drives that we have. Similar drives and campaigns will be conducted there as well to promote visibility.
Last question. What does success look like for you?
Pardon?
What does success look like for you?
Are you saying that what is success for us or something like that?
For you personally.
So I would say that is when we have zero waste, zero emission, wherein we have a complete circular economy model that is built to effectively approach the end of life for every object. So when we started collecting various categories of items, we identified that the scientific treatment methods that we have for various categories of items are not suitable for the optimum end of life, because they are not manufactured in a sustainable manner. So my success would be when I have the complete circular economy model built, wherein every object is suitably manufactured in the first place, so that we can have a sustainable end of life approach for them, for every category of item. So only if I build that complete circular economy model, I feel I have attained the success that I have started my venture with.